In Ethiopia, there is a man who is friends with hyenas. Not the cute dogs or cats, but the wild, dangerous hyenas. Who is this guy? Why is he not afraid to be eaten? And how many times was he attacked by a hyena? 2 years ago, I heard about a guy who eats and lives with hyenas. I was so shocked that I had to go and see him by myself. So I flew all the way to his country, Ethiopia, one of the biggest African countries. There, I took another flight to a remote village called Harar. And here, I started to look for the hyena man. I searched everywhere and asked everyone. People told me to go left, right, straight, and left again until I finally found Abbas.
Hi, my name is Abbas. I am hyena man.
This is the guy I came to see. He is a second generation hyena man. See, many years ago, Abbas's village had a hyena problem. These animals attacked humans and killed their animals. And as a form of defense, the villagers attacked the hyenas back. This went on for so many years until one day, Abbas's dad came up with a plan. Instead of killing the hyenas, he wanted to feed them and become friendly with them. He fed them night after night after night after night until one day he and his son Abbas became friends with the hyenas.
There are my friends.
So now, decades later, every morning Abbas still goes to the food market to buy his friends' meat.
I buy them food.
Then he goes home and waits until the sun sets, because that is when hyenas go out to eat.
Oh my god, hyenas.
Hello!
Hyenas!
Look, you can see their eyes far away.
In the darkness of the night, Abbas sits and waits for his friends to show up. Slowly but surely, they come out and eat with Abbas. The hyenas trust him so much, they even let him play with their cubs, and he has names for each one of them.
Sabona, Sabuntu, Ayantu, Ayansa.
Soon enough, things began to change. The hyenas stopped attacking the village and killing their animals. Now, some of them even help the village by feeding on their trash. This special relationship became so popular that tourists from all over the world come to see him and his hyenas. It is a sight you will not see anywhere else.
Wow, he's gonna scratch my back.
I mean, you never know, but they're just eating. They just wanted snacks, not a meat.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I was too scared to touch the hyenas, but I was inspired. If more people treated animals with love and respect like Abbas does, then we can build a much better world for humans and animals alike. The following video is not a joke, because this video is about ISIS. See, last year I heard about a city that was attacked by ISIS. I was in the area, so I went up close to see it. The location doesn't matter, but the visuals do, because ISIS has destroyed the city. I saw army checkpoints. I saw bulletproof vests, bomb destruction, airstrikes. I saw bullet shells, people who lost their homes, and even live gunfire.
Dude, this is not safe.
Holy shit. Between the army and ISIS terrorists. This is an actual war zone. You may think all of this happened in Syria or Iraq or the Middle East where ISIS started, but it didn't. This happened 5,000 miles away in a small town in southern Philippines called Marawi. And that's what shocked me the most. It wasn't the destruction, it was the reach of ISIS. How did they get so far? How did they destroy this peaceful village? Then I realized ISIS is not a person. It's an ideology. Anyone can have it anywhere. Here, 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 or here. It may even be your neighbor. That's why killing a terrorist is easy, but killing an ideology is hard. And I think that's exactly what the locals were trying to do. 5 miles away from the destruction, I saw a university that was open. Education, they said, is the best way to kill an ideology.
We are going to open our classes by August 21 because we are very confident that we are in a peaceful situation.
Women and men attended university even when bombs were falling in the background. Everyone disapproved of ISIS. Everyone wanted the war to end. And they did. 5 months later, the Philippines Army, with the help of the US Army, was able to liberate the city. This unique experience I do not recommend or wish to anyone. But it was a learning experience. It taught me that extremism is not just ISIS and not just Muslims. Anyone can become an extremist in any religion, in any country. We must fight it anywhere we see it, just like they did. Let's kill extremism before it kills us. See you next week.
Wow, this is hot.
Yeah? Is it that hot?
This is the hottest river in the world. If you fall into it, you will die or get severe burns. And we went to see it.
Oh my god.
Careful on this part.
The closest I've ever been to fainting. I kid you not, this is Big River.
This is the full story of the boiling river of the Amazon. When I was in Peru, I heard about a mystical river that is so hot it boils. It sounded too good to be true, but the locals said it's real. So I flew to the heart of the Amazon jungle to see it for myself. We landed in the Amazon to start a full-day trek to see this mystical river.
Come guys, you want to be first?
Are you scared?
No, it's just a precaution. Abundance of precaution is called.
Wow, you're being smartass even in the jungle.
I feel like a wuss saying this, but this is the closest I've ever been to fainting. Can you imagine how much of a good life I've had?
Yeah, your life has been very, very unsony.
My life has been very safe. I played safe. Safe and steady wins the race.
We took a boat and headed north. As we got closer, nature started to change. The river went from cold to warm.
Wow, it's getting hotter. Dude, you should have seen it. It was really cold outside.
And the water
Really cold. And within a split second, it became super hot.
In fact, it was so warm, it made for a perfect jacuzzi. That's how we knew we were on the right direction. But as we continued, we started seeing animals in the water that were boiled alive.
Guys, look, this snake died because it fell in the boiling river.
Insane.
Too hot.
Hola.
Beautiful snake. R.I.P.
So we knew we had to be careful.
If we fall in this water, we're what's for dinner?
That's too real.
It's too real. Aline for dinner. Nom, nom, nom.
We kept going and took a shortcut through the jungle and saw plants that only existed in the Amazon. It felt like a whole new planet.
This is not easy. Why is it not easy, Aline?
It's really, really hot, really, really high, and really, really hot again.
And the smoke makes you faint.
The steam.
The
It's
steam.
like a giant outdoor sauna, but there's no escape.
Yeah. Exactly what she said.
That's how we knew we arrived at our destination, the boiling river of the Amazon. At the core, the river temperature was 93 Celsius. It is so hot that you can make tea just from the river water. It is so hot you can boil an egg inside of it and eat it for breakfast. It is so hot. When I got close to it, I almost fainted.
The closest I've ever been to fainting. Woo! Feels good.
This isn't a volcano. This is even more unique. It's water that comes from the bottom of Earth. Geothermal heating. 100% natural, 100% amazing.
Wow, this is hot.
Yeah? Is it that hot?
Bro, I kid you not, this is like...
Oh, if you kid me not, I believe.
Trust me, try it. It's
I believe
amazing.
you. I believe you.
Try
I
it.
touched water in my life.
Go, try it. Wow. Try it, try it, try it. You must. It's part of the job.
Oh wow! Woo! It's proper heat.
It's insane.
The locals find this river holy and use it for spiritual healing. They take care of it and make sure it's protected land. The world's hottest river can kill you if you get too close to it. But if you treat it nicely and carefully like the locals do, this river can be your best friend.
What you see behind me are hundreds of creepy looking dolls hung on a tiny island in the middle of nowhere. The dolls look scary, and how they got here is even scarier. 50 years ago, the caretaker of this island, Julian, found a dead girl floating on these rivers. No one knew why. Later, he found her doll in the same spot, so he hung it on a tree out of respect. But the spirit of the girl kept haunting him. Voices of a little girl were heard all across this island. So he appeased her spirit with more and more dolls. Now, the island has hundreds of them. But 50 years later, Julian was found dead himself, in the exact same spot he found the little girl.